Yeah, hello. Well, uh, during the winter holidays, I got a bit bored, so I created. I started playing around with Godot, and I made Space Invaders. It was actually I was just trying out some stuff with Godot, and I ended up doing Space Invaders and got hooked. So I made a quite elaborate version of it. So I wanted to show you some of that. So here it goes. So as you can see, they spawn in, and it's completely in 3D. I have done all the assets myself. The small alien saucers and the spaceship and all the explosions and laser beams and everything. The asteroids. I have some videos of that too that I can link in the description below. But it was super fun, and also it has full 5.1 audio. I don't know if you can hear it, but when I go over here, you will hear the sound less, and yeah, as you can hear, yeah, it goes more and more silent. It's only one level as the original. When I have oh my god, intense. When I have shut off all the saucers, there will come a new wave. The asteroids is only for show. It's more like making the, let's call it, the level less static. A little bit of eye candy. I don't know if it's impressive at all, but I had fun doing. Oh shit! Oh, sorry for cussing. I got hit. Serious. This is serious gaming. And as you can see down in the left corner, you have 3 lives. I've already been hit once, so I only have 2 lives left. Come on now. Oh my god, intense. And for every new swarm of saucers, they will go a little bit faster for every. So there is a increase in difficulty. Actually, I had to do that. Let's see if I can survive this. Actually, it's quite fun to play this. Maybe it is because I built it myself. So I will shut up for a minute now, so you will enjoy the sounds fully. actually the coding of this game was really simple. I don't think there's maybe 500 lines of code or something. It was the rest. I mean, I'm a programmer. I usually don't do 3D modeling or anything like that, but I'm learning. I think it's fun. Oh my, it's already much more difficult. Let's see how many. Whoosh, I died. Yeah, 103 in score. Wow. So that's some gameplay. I can show you some of the things I have made. So I have used Godot engine. It's version 3.0.6. Let's see here. I can show you some of the assets. This is actually a spacecraft that I made. Let's turn on the rendering, and it's not it's like 104 verts, so it's not a very complex object actually, but I spent quite a lot of time on it because I mean modeling took 30 minutes I think, and then I did UV unwrapping, which took not so long, but the texturing took a long while because I'm really no artist at all. And this is actually I took the same module and then I basically cut it up in pieces. Let's see here, wireframe. I don't know if you see it, but I cut the model up in pieces, very simple, and then I did keyframe animation. So that's so basically it's so when it explodes, it's actually yeah, it blows apart. This is the render one. It's super simple actually, and then we have the flying saucer. It's yeah. This is my texturing. It's very beautiful. I think I will get some kind of prize for that. But it took me about an hour to do with texturing and stuff like that. I have both this and the spacecraft on video when I make them. Oh, it's not too bad, and it's the same there. When they blow up, I have just another model where I have done some cutting into the mesh. Where is it? There it is. So basically, that's my explosion. Very simple, but it's it works. I mean, the camera in the game is quite on a quite far distance, so you really can't see that much detail. And I think I used that to my to make it. I mean, I didn't need to do much to make it look okay. And then we have my nice little asteroid, and yeah, it's super low poly. I mean, if you compare, this is like 42 vertices, and flying saucer is, I think, the most complicated one. It's like, where is the verts Multipla, it's 600 verts, so it's by far the most complex one. So yeah, but I mean, the game is not used. I mean, we are sub 20,000 verts, so it's basically nothing. See here, no, that's I guess we could look at my low poly asteroid with in rendering. And I guess, I mean, because I used a lot of I spent a lot of time on the texturing, I guess, on this one, or well, maybe not, but it looks pretty good. I mean, and on far it actually looks like it was something advanced almost, but it isn't. Well, yeah, I must mention though that even if I did most of the, I mean, I did almost all the assets. All the sound effects is actually from sound effects pack I bought for nothing. I can link that too in the description. It's super cheap, and it's like 4,000 sound effects. Really nice pack actually. Costs like $20 or something. Worth the money. So yeah, I know, for example, the asteroid is probably nothing to look at. And the laser is, it's I should, if I add light to this one, I might. Let's do that. We might actually see something. It's actually, oh God, why? Like this. I don't think you can see that much actually. It's just a mesh and a collision shape. It's not much, but it looks more complex due to post processing. It looks glowing kind of. Don't see. Yeah, the font, by the way. Yeah, I took a free one, and I think it's beautiful. I should probably I can do some let's see here. It doesn't matter. And here we have the green laser, the same thing basically. So and this is the saucer. See if we can, if I have, this is probably, yeah, this is the basic one. Oh, this is, I could add light here again. I removed the light for some reason. Can actually make it. So yeah, that's nothing special, but the interesting one is the exploding. Let's see here. Saucer basics. So is it this one maybe? Yeah. This one is probably a little bit more interesting because it contains animations. So basically, this is the animation. Where did I do the explosion? Is it this one? No, that's the die. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. So basically, what I have done is I have particles for the explosion. Oh no, where did the light go? Spotlight. Yeah. Nope. Let's take another light. No directional light. I'm so tired. I have kids. I am really not performing well, I guess, tonight. Okay, let's see if we can play the animation. So yeah, you can see a little bit of this, and then I have I play the animation of the exploding saucer in another. But basically, if we hide the saucer, let's see here, we can do some tricks here. You can see actually I use just this PNG, and then I use this particle emitter to do the explosion or fire or whatever. I know in space things doesn't burn, but what should you do? You need effects, right? So basically, this little GIF, if we just turn this down, instead of emitting 16, we emit 1. It's basically this that makes the explosion. It's this PNG that actually change color, and then when you increase the amount, it gets this really, really interesting effect of looking like fire. So it's, I mean, this, I spent less time on the fire than I did on any of my 3D objects. Then we have, yeah, I can show you Skybox too. It's kind of cool. So this is the spacecraft, and it's the same thing. I use particles. I use these particles to create this flame. And if you so basically I have if you just take one of these, it doesn't look, and you see I scale it to get the, yeah. So that's basically all. I hope you like this little demo slash show off how I made this. Well, have a good night, and see you.